بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
اللهم عافنا واعف عنا يا ارحم الراحمين رب العالمين. اصلح احوالنا صلاحا تاما عظيما مباركا فيه. نويت التعلم والتعليم والذكر والتذكير والنفع والانتفاع، الحث على التمسك بكتاب الله وسنة رسوله ودلالة على الهدى والخير، ابتغاء وجه الله وابتغاء فضل الله ومرضاته وقربه وثوابه، وإلى حضرة النبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. الفاتحة. آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين، إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
آمين آمين آمين. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا حبيبنا شفيعنا محمد. الحمد لله. After setting the tone and after the question and the request comes the answer. The answer is الصراط المستقيم. In Surah Al-Fatiha, the opener, the believer or the conscious being is asking for guidance, is asking for as-sirat al-mustaqim, is asking for a straight path. The straight path doesn't mean literally a path, but it means the mission. When we ask for a path, we are asking for what? We are asking for a sense of belonging. We are asking for an identity. We are asking for a definition of who we are. We are asking for a mission. And we are asking for the way about to go to fulfill that mission. That's what we do when we ask for a path. That's what we do when we ask for a path. We are asking for an identity, for a sense of belonging, who we are. And we are asking for who we are truly. We are asking God to tell us who we are for Him, who we are according to Him.
How we should relate to Him.
How we should relate to Him. How we should feel in His presence, subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number one. Number two, we ask for a mission. Because the conscious human being knows that he needs something in this life to hold on to. He cannot just live his life, wasting his life, wandering in all directions. And number three, now you know who you are, and now you know what is your mission. You need, what do you need? How to go about.
Assistance.
How to go about this mission.
Direction.
The direction, the method, barakallahu feekum. These are the three elements that we need when we ask as-sirat al-mustaqim. We are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for these three things. And absolutely, when we continue, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. When we keep asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and give us the straight path of those you have blessed with your presence, those you have blessed with your to your acceptance, those you, the way of eternal bliss walked by your beloved ones, those who awaken to become witnesses to your abundant grace, who appreciate and fully experience your blessings, we are also asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the best way to answer actually this is to give us the story of those who came before us, amongst these conscious beings, this resplendent circle of consciousness, the awakened ones who became witnesses to the abundance and grace of the divine, of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And through mentioning the stories of the good ones, what would be the story of the good ones? Just tell me the story of a good man. If you want to write a story of a good man, necessarily you'll have to talk about whom? Those who are? Absolutely. That's how goodness shows. How do you know that this is good if there is no bad? How do you know that this is truth if there is no fake? How would you know that this is justice if there is no injustice? How do you know this is awakening if you don't have people who are sleeping? You understand? ليميز الله الخبيث من الطيب. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us that beautiful story. Actually, the Qur'an is not telling us the stories of those who failed. Actually, the whole Qur'an is a story of success. It's the success, it's the legacy of these successful people. But when we talk about Musa, we have to talk about Pharaoh. When we talk about Jesus, alayhi salam, we have to talk about those who resisted his light. When we talk about Nuh alayhi salam, Noah, we have to talk about how did Noah become the Noah? So the Qur'an always starts. It's not, and those people they did not believe. No, it starts, and we have sent this great man to those people, and we have opened the door for them, and we have given them this opportunity. And subhanallah. So the Qur'an is giving us the legacy of those who actually succeeded in the path. But in the same time, giving that legacy, there must be mention of those who did not accept the gift. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to not be amongst them. Ameen. Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim. God speaks to us in His name, the merciful, the compassionate. In His name, closer to us than our own relatives, creator of relationships, and the one who nurtures them best. He's answering us. Alif Lam Mim. And we said Alif Lam Mim is this submission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we'll just limit. We'll just take that one meaning. It's from the infinite to the finite. From the infinite to the finite. From the unlimited to the limited. From the strong to the weak. From the source, Alif, to the dot, Mim. From the source, abundant source, that has no beginning, no end. Absolute. From the source to the dot, the meme, the dot, a circle. From the source to the dot. And Li is that too. Alif, Lam, Mim, the message coming from the source to the dot, to this manifestation of existence, who is you and I. This is the book in which there is no doubt a guidance for the reverent. Or this is a message. This is the mission. This is the kitab. This is the mission. This is the mission. There is no doubt. This is the mission in which there is no doubt. This is your mission. My creation, this is your mission. O Prophet, this is your mission. O follower of the Prophet, this is your mission. O human being, this is your mission. What is your mission? To be a guidance for those who are seeking guidance. Be light for those who are seeking light. Be a guidance for those who are seeking guidance. Who are they? Ya Muhammad, this is your mission, Ya Muhammad. Min Allah ila Muhammad, from God to Muhammad. This is the book, this is the scroll, this is the mission in which there is no doubt a guidance for those who are seeking guidance. And that's the introduction of the book. That's the introduction, the definition of our mission, and that's the introduction of the book. That's the introduction of the book that we are studying, which is the book of Revelation, which is a special book. This is the book in which there is no doubt. A guidance for those who are seeking guidance. Who are those who are seeking guidance? Those who are seeking guidance, who believe in the unseen, perform the prayer, and spend from that which we have provided them, and who believe in what we have sent down unto thee, and what was sent down before thee, and who are certain of the hereafter. It is they who act upon guidance from their Lord, and it is they who shall prosper. So these are the receptacle. These are the people to whom the message was sent, or destiné. How to say destiné? Addressed. Only these will be able to find guidance, because only these ones are truly seeking guidance. If you are not seeking guidance, even if you see the light, maybe you'll hide. If you want to sleep, you are not looking for the light. If you are not interested in the fire, even if we give you fire, if you are not going to cook anything with it, if you are not seeking the light, if you don't need it, then it will be nothing for you. Don't mean anything for you. You have to be a one who is seeking guidance in order for you to receive guidance. You need to work on your receptivity. And in order for you to be receptive, to be truly receptive, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, God has given us signs. Who are those who will be receptive to this guidance? Who are those who are going to be receptacles for this light? Who are this meme? Who will be this meme, this circle of consciousness? Who will be actually continuing that energy coming from the alif? Who are these people? Who are those people who will be the circle, the resplendent circle of consciousness, with whom the alif is working and making the ta'lif between them? with whom the alif, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is working, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing and is making the ta'lif between them, is binding, is bonding between them, is relating them, is yu'allif bayna qulubihim. Because the alif, what does the alif do? What does the alif do? In Arabic, alif, the letter, the first letter, alif, means also the connector. So the connector will connect what? Will connect those who are seeking connection. So the alif addressing the meme, the alif addressing that circle, that perfect circle. So in Arabic, for those who are not Arabophones, when we are talking what I'm talking about is the following. Give me a pen. What I'm talking about is this. So the first 3 letters in the book are like this. These are the first 3 letters in the book. So this letter is called alif, the alpha. This letter is called the lam, the li, and that's a preposition like to, for. And this is the meme. This is what we call meme. So alif, lam, meme. These are not Arabic words. It's not one word. You don't find in the Arabic dictionary a word called alif, lam, meme. Because if you want to take it as one word, it will be alam. And alam will be just another preposition. It's not, doesn't make any sense here. So these are 3 letters to be pronounced separately, individually. The letter of alif, it's like basically you saying the A, the B, the C, and then you start talking. The name of the letter, the noun of the letter, the name of the letter. Alif, the alpha. Lam, it would be the equivalent of what? If I want to, the name is in Latin, there is the alpha, the omega, in Greek. على كل حال, lam will be another letter, and meme is the omega. So from the alpha to the omega, from the alpha, the beginning, to the omega, to the end, from the alif to the meme, from the source to the destination, from the vertical pouring rain coming from the heaven to the earth, and when the rain pours down to the earth, it goes where? When the rain pours down from the, it goes how? What does it do? Show me the movement of the rain. Look at the photo, look at the picture. What does it do? It goes like this and goes where? To the lake. To the lake. The lake is limited, but the source of the lake is unlimited. So your mission is to be that lake. The vertical, from above, from the heaven to the earth, that alif, and you are the destination, the meme. That meme is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مَعَهُ. That meme is Muhammad and those who are following him. Muhammad and his circle. Muhammad in Arabic starts with the letter meme, and that's the letter meme. That's how Muhammad, that's the first letter in the name of Muhammad. Meme. And the circle of Muhammad, the circle of conscious beings. That's the meme. The human being is meme, your head is meme. Your head is round. Your eyes also are round. Your mouth is round. Actually, all the openings in you are round, and that's what you receive. Your ears are round. All the openings, we receive things from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you want to hear, you have to open that meme. If you want to see, you have to open that meme. If you want to feel something, you have to open your heart. You have to open that meme. So meme is receptivity. Meme is receptivity. Meme is a receptacle. Meme is the circle. Meme is the lake. Meme is to be ready to receive. So you have to be meme if you want to receive the alif. Meme is the circle of friends together. What made us a circle of consciousness? It's God. But when we accepted that preposition, when we accepted that proposition as well, that invitation, that offer, that connection from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِهِمْ. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who أَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِنَا. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who actually brought us together and allowed this friendship to be, and allowed this brotherhood to be, and allowed this connection to be. Alif Lam Mim. From the infinite to the finite. From the source. And you see Alif? It's what we call that in geometry. Straight line. Does it have a beginning? Does it have an end? You understand? La différence entre droite et segment de droite? What droite would be in English? No. Droite in English, line? Line. Straight line, okay. No, it's not. A segment if I put like this and this. If I stop it, it will be a line segment. But if I did not stop it, you have to imagine it's infinite and infinite. It's not a segment. Had I wanted to make it a segment, they will just stop it here by a sign, by a dot or a small line, and here. But it's not a segment. It's not a hamza. It's not a segment. It's not the hamza of the insan. It is the alif of Allah. You know? The insan or Adam has a hamza in his beginning. Even Adam, who's Adam, he's not Adam. But still, it's finite. Because the origin is finite, it's hamza. There is a mad to the hamza. This is the alif of Allah. You understand? It's not the hamza of the insan. So alif from the source to the destination. From the alpha to the omega. Alif lam mim. From the beginning to the receiver. From the source of gifts to the receiver of gifts. Alif lam mim. From Allah to His people. From Allah to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and his people. This is the book in which there is no doubt. This is your mission, my beloved Muhammad, in which there is no doubt, to be a guidance for those who are seeking guidance. This is your mission, my beloved Muhammad, your mission as well as the mission of those who are following you, those who know who you are, and those who connect themselves to you, and those who are ready to make the dots of their existence part of the circle of your meme. Those who are ready to make their existence a line in your book. Those who are ready to make the dots of their existence, part of the meme of your existence. So these are the believers. And that's why لا تجتمع أمتي على ضلالة, because when they come together they become Muhammad. This is your mission as well as the mission of those who are with you. مع, again, meme. The mission of those who are with you to be what? A guidance for those who are seeking guidance. A guidance for those who are seeking guidance. And in order to be truly seeking guidance, you have to be consistent. It can't be a false claim. You are seeking or you are not seeking. أتدعي هوانا وتظهر الخلاف وتبتغي رضانا ما من كذا اتصال ما من كذا إنصاف. If you are seeking guidance, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is describing for you, is describing for us the state of those who are seeking guidance. It is describing for us this state in order for us to, one, for our brain to take its food. The brain takes its food or his food, seeing, am I like that? Could this be my description? From the beginning, you understand, before going further, am I there? Is this book addressed to me? Am I supposed to be reading this? Could this book become a guidance for me? Am I supposed to, am I a receiver? Am I the addressee? Am I the one addressed by this message? Was this letter sent to me? Am I the correct recipient? Do I see my name here? And all believers, if they are truly believers, they should see their names in this beginning of Surah Baqarah. أولئك, خلاص, it's exhaustive. It's an exhaustive enumeration of those who will be guided in these 5 first verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. Actually 6 first verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. Because Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, they counted it 1. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is not verse of Surah Al-Baqarah. Don't know why they started the counting like that. Oh no, actually they put the counting before, not like in Arabic. So 5. They are 5. The 5 first verses of Surah Al-Baqarah. It's exhaustive. Alif Lam Mim. This is the book in which there is no doubt. This is your mission in which there is no doubt to be a guidance for those who are seeking guidance. Who are they? Those who believe in the unseen and perform the prayer and span from that which we have provided them, and who believe in what was sent down unto thee and what was sent down before thee, and who are certain of the hereafter. It is they who act upon guidance from their Lord, and it is they who shall prosper. These are the people who will be acting upon guidance once they receive it. And these are the people who will be answering the call of Al-Falah and will be successful. If we take this translation, which is not a literal translation, which is translation that is taking the codes of the Sharia, Iqamatul Salat, because when you say Iqamatul Salat, literally speaking, it means to establish a connection. But mustalah-wise, mustalah speaking, if we use the terminology, the scientific terminology, the religious terminology, Aqama Salat means to celebrate the 5 prayers. Absolutely. If you are seeking guidance, you will be following the Sharia of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you are truly seeking guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you truly want to be guided, you will be acting upon the guidance that you have received so far, at least. So if you are a Jewish man, you will be praying, you will be respecting already what have been sent to you, what have been explained to you. If you are a Christian man and you are truly seeking guidance and you truly want to be connected to God, you will be celebrating the legacy of Jesus to the best of your ability and the best of your understanding and the best of your knowledge. Right? If you are truly seeking guidance and you are born in a Buddhist environment, the people of the Prophet Buddha, alayhi salam, you will be following to the best of your ability, the best of your knowledge, the best of your capacity, what this Prophet was explaining to you, etc. You will be muqim as-salat, you will be praying, you will be celebrating the prayer, you will be celebrating the prayer, you will be tuqim as-salat in your way, in the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has presented and has revealed to you and has given to you or allowed to reach, allowed you to have, to find the way that reached you. لكل أمة جعلنا منسكا هم ناسكوه. To each community we have established a sharia, a way of approaching the divine, a way of celebrating God. You won't find any religion without a prayer. What makes religion religion? The prayer. What makes religion religion? The prayer, seeking God, asking God. That's what makes the religion religion. The religion won't be a religion if there is no prayer in it. The religion won't be a religion if there is no seeking God in it. You won't find a religion that is not telling you a true religion, or religion that has been a religion since the beginning, that is not about praying and that doesn't have a form of prayer. That's why we said Alif Lam Mim also, one of the meanings, one of the symbolic meanings are the three forms of prayers of those who preceded us. Because you'll find people praying like this, or standing up and praying like this. And you'll find monks praying, bowing. And you'll find Muslims praying, and before Muslims, even other religions as well, praying with prostration, putting their forehead on the ground. You have these three forms of prayers. You have three forms of iqamatul salat. And for Muslims, these three forms are combined together in one prayer, in one exercise, in one meditation exercise, in one exercise of meditation, which is the salat that we do, that we perform. It's a meditation. You start standing, and then you bow, and then you prostrate yourself. The three positions are there. Alif, Lam, Mim. So absolutely, if you truly want that God guides you, you will be following already what God have given you, have made accessible to you so far. Now, if you are a Muslim and you want God to guide you, because when we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us to the straight path of those who Lead us in your good way, the way of eternal bliss, walked by your beloved ones, those who awakened to become witnesses to your abundant grace, who appreciate and fully experience your blessings. These people, it's not a club, it's not a closed group. It is a progressive reality. It is a progressive reality. And we find in any step, and at any step you will be, this prayer applies for you. You will never find yourself, yes, I'm the one, I'm the awakened one, and I am the one, I'm the beloved one who awakened to become witness to the abundant grace of the divine, who appreciate and fully experience the blessings of the divine. And I'm the one, and that's it. I'm stopping here. You will never find yourself there if you are truly awakened, and if you are truly waking up, and if you are truly embracing the path of awakening. You will never find yourself stopping somewhere. At any step, you will be praying the same prayer, because you'll find people above you. At any level of consciousness, you will be praying the same prayer, because you will find people who are more conscious than you, more advanced in that consciousness. At any step of generosity, you'll be praying that prayer. At any level of joy or spiritual accomplishment, wherever you reach, wherever you may reach, wherever you may reach, and whoever you become, you will be always praying the same prayer. This prayer will be always applying to you. You'll be, guide us on your straight path, lead us in your good way, or keep guiding us on your straight path, keep leading us in your good way, the way of eternal bliss, walked by your beloved ones, those who awaken to become witnesses, or those who are awakening, those who do not stop to awaken, those who awaken every day, every moment, every second, continuously, with every breath, to become witnesses to your abundant grace, who appreciate and fully experience your blessings. So if you are already in the path of guidance, absolutely. For example, if this path of guidance revealed itself to you in this religion of Islam, and you want to go higher, you want to become a saint, you want to go higher in this path of guidance, it's not befitting of you to not be celebrating the 5 prayers, yet asking God to become a saint. It's not befitting of you to not be giving the charity, to not be paying your zakat, to not be giving your zakat, to not be fasting the month of Ramadan, yet you are asking God to become an accomplished human being. You understand? And you won't find any guidance in this Qur'an, because you are not acting as a seeker, and you are not acting on what you know already. You are not acting as a true seeker, and you are not acting on what you know already. But you agree with me that if we reduce it to the Muslims, as if this book is only addressing Muslims, there will be a big contradiction in what will follow, and contradiction in the whole divine philosophy altogether. Because it's not a book for Muslims, it's a book for humanity. It's not a message for Muslims, it's a message for humanity, for those who are seeking guidance, any human being who is seeking guidance. Right? In this book, after that, we'll find verses Ya ayyuhan nas, O human beings. We'll find verses, Ya Bani Israel, O children of Israel. And we'll find, we will find verses, قل يا أيها الكافرون. And we'll find verses, يا أيها الذين آمنوا, O those who believe, O those who have believed in me, in what I have brought to you. Muhammad speaking. So, you agree that, yes, it applies for Muslims, but it cannot be reduced to that level. Yes, we can take from the meaning أقاموا الصلاة. We can take from it, from the meaning, from the general meaning of إقامة الصلاة, the celebration of the 5 prayers, but we cannot reduce it to it. So to translate it, who believe in the unseen and perform the prayer, and spend from that which we have provided them, at least we have to understand it, who believe in the unseen amongst the human beings, perform the prayer that have, that they know. They pray to God. They pray to God in a way or another. They pray to God in the way that have reached them. You understand? قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم. ألف لام ميم. They pray to God قياما, standing. ألف. قعودا, لام, sitting. وعلى جنوبهم, to the ground. ميم, the head on the ground. ألف لام ميم. الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم. Right? In any form of the واضح معنى قياما قعودا وميم على جنوبهم. The head on the ground. يرحمكم الله. They pray to God as long as they talk to God. As long as they talk to God. You cannot be truly seeking guidance and you are not talking to God. Some people, they actually establish the prayer. They perform the prayer. They make it a performance, truly, theater, performance. And they don't even talk to God in that prayer. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. The majority of people today who profess or who perform the prayer, they don't actually talk to God. They talk about God. They don't talk to God. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. But the meaning, the introduction should be general enough. ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة. Those who believe in the غيب. الذين يؤمنون بالغيب, those who believe in what they do not see. Or those who are ready to believe in what they do not see. الذين يؤمنون, it is progressive tense, it is the present tense. Those who are الذين يؤمنون, الذين سيؤمنون بالغيب. Those who are ready, those who are permeable, those who are permeable to, those who are open to, those who are open to believe in what they do not, يؤمنون بالغيب. Those who believe, who are ready to believe, those who do not apply the paradigm of only things I see and touch exist. Those who are free from that paradigm, those who are liberated from the paradigm of materialism. I only believe in what I actually see. يؤمنون بالغيب. Those who are ready to believe Those who are open to see what they do not actually or physically see. يؤمنون بالغيب. What is this غيب? Who is الغيب? Here الذين يؤمنون بالغيب. Who is the unseen and الغيب? Angels? السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. سيدي جميل، يا مرحبا، تفضلوا سيدي، يا جميلا قد تجلى، تفضلوا، بسم الله. Who is الغيب? الغيب, the unseen. When I tell you the unseen, الغيب, what is الغيب? Le mystère, the mysterious thing. Okay, what else? You cut it, yeah, let them just. Huh? Okay, what is الغيب? The world of absolute truth. What's الغيب? غيب comes from the verb غاب. غيب comes from the verb غاب. غاب in the code, it's to be absent. Literally means to be unseen. To be unseen. To be beyond fathoming. غيب means the beyond. غيب literally means the beyond. غابت عنك أشياء. حفظت شيئا وغابت عنك أشياء. غيب means the beyond, the above, the beyond. That went above my head. Okay? The beyond conception, the beyond perception. That's غيب. The beyond, the above conception and the beyond perception. That's غيب. Now, what's beyond perception and above conception? Bismillah. What is beyond perception and above conception? Allah. So Al-Ghayb Jalla Jalaluh. Al-Ghayb here is one of Asma'ullah. He is Al-Ghayb. He is Al-Hadir and He is Al-Ghayb. He is Al-Ghayb and He is Al-Hadir. لا غيب على الحقيقة إلا الله. There is no true غيب, really speaking, except Allah. Everything else you will be able to see one day or another. الغيب على الحقيقة هو الله. The beyond perception. The pen. It's here actually. Okay, it's here. I thought, no, the mic, معلش, this is sacred. This shouldn't be on the ground. The mic, معلش, this is sacred. I still have mine. This is, I wanted to pick up this because this is sacred. And subhanallah, it's alif, right? Al-qalam wa ma yasturun. The pen that will write. The khaliq, the pen. And with the ink it writes what? The circle, the dot. The only entity that is actually the only reality that is actually truly, completely, fully beyond perception and above conception is God, Allah. Angels, the garden, Jannah, Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam, the past, the future. It is relatively ghaib. It's ghaib relative, it's not ghaib mutlaq. It's not ghaib absolute. It is a relative ghaib. It is relatively beyond perception and above conception. Some people can. Some people can see what we do not see. What used to be ghaib, what used to be unseen for people in the 10th century, is shahada. Today, it's actually seen and physically observed. It's part of the world of observation for the scientists of today. Right? Many scientific things today that we observe, that students in primary school could observe with a microscope. It used to be called like bacteria and stuff like that. It used to be called ghaib. It used to be called unseen. It's not ghaib anymore. Also, what happened or what will happen, you'll find people who can predict. The weather. ولا يطلع على غيبه أحدا إلا من ارتضى من رسول فإنه يسلك بين يديه ومن خلفه رصدا. That ghaib is relative because يطلع عليه من رسول من ارتضى من رسول, he can't. So the only true ghaib على الحقيقة المطلق, the one who is absolutely beyond perception and above conception is God himself. لا تدركه الأبصار وهو يدرك الأبصار. No conception could fathom him and no perception could reach him. So الذين يؤمنون بالغيب, who believe in God, not who are ready to believe in God. No. Before touching the Qur'an, you have to be a believer in God first. Otherwise, let us talk. Don't touch the book. There won't be any guidance for you in it. Unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to show you a miracle or something like that. But that's not the method. We don't give the Qur'an to unbelievers, to people who, atheists for example, and tell them, read the Qur'an, you'll believe in God. No. Tell you, the Qur'an is telling you, it is for those who are seeking guidance, at least if they are agnostic. Agnostics, seekers. That's the definition of being agnostic, no? The true agnostic is seeker who's not sure yet, but his seeker is ready to believe in something, right? They're not agnostics anymore. That's agnostic. It became like that. You see, gnos means? Oui. Okay. Are they searching? Are they agnostic? Are they searching for something? Or they just put themselves in that box and they say, we are there and just we want to remain there? Huh? Ajib. Okay, khalas. So it's not for them. So this is clearly, this letter is for those who are actually seeking guidance. At least being ready. I'm seeking guidance. I don't know what's happening, what's going on, but I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to open to the reality if it manifests itself to me, or when it manifests itself to me. If it comes before me. Al-Muttaqi. At least that's the lowest level of being muttaqi, of being a seeker. The bare minimum. Those who are ready to believe in what they do not see, or those who believe in God, the unseen. Already. They believe in God, the unseen. For those who believe that there is something more than what they can see. For those who believe that there is something out there, above them. For those who believe in God. The God. This higher power, this great spirit, this father, mother, this origin, this source. All this Asma al-Husna. All these beautiful names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People today, they relate to God with these names. Especially our brothers and sisters from the new age. Those who are looking for a new age. For humanity. Shouldn't just judge people and put them in boxes like that. You understand? Those who actually brought lots of beautiful things to the humanity today, and when they actually found themselves in a true religion, they excelled, are actually those who they started their life as looking for that new age for humanity. But they did not dwell there. The problem when you become contented with, when you make your path into your identity and you stay there, and the path doesn't become a path anymore. The problem when you just put a stone in front of you, put your identity in front of you, an image of yourself in front of you, and turn the path into a cul-de-sac, into a cul-de-sac. That's the problem. That's your problem. When you sculpt in the stone an identity of yourself and put it in front of yourself, and you stop worshipping God and you start worshipping yourself for that identity, and khalas, it's a dead end. You stop there. That's the problem. I am this. I am this. I am agnostic. I am new age. I am this. I am that. No. Then the path won't be a path anymore. You block the path. You just put yourself in front of yourself. You should always put yourself behind yourself and put God in front of yourself. If you put yourself in front of yourself and you become obsessed with what you have understood, you become obsessed with what you have achieved, you become obsessed with what you have reached, khalas, the path becomes a... That's what I meant when I said identity. The wrong identity, not in this class. In this class I said we seek identity from God, the true one. But in that article a few years ago when I mentioned when Islam became an identity, it stopped being a religion of God and became a religion of humans. That's what I meant by identity. The negative aspect of identity, blockage, the human identity. We are like this, and then khalas. Muslims started worshipping themselves, the image of their religiosity. And that happens for all religious people. For the majority. That's actually le défi. That's actually the challenge of religion. In any religion, that's the challenge. It doesn't mean we should just throw religion altogether, no. But you enter and you keep aware of that challenge. That's why in Surah Al-Fatiha we say, Allah, don't let this door, may this door never become an obstacle. That's what we mean by this. The Surah Al-Fatiha itself, it's a door and it became an obstacle. I mean, listen, if you recite it, as a Muslim and you recite Surah Al-Fatiha, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم, you believe that you are Muslim already, and you translate in your mind الذين أنعمت عليهم, the Muslims. God asks you the straight path, the path of Muslims, and you are Muslim already, okay? Not the path of Jews nor Christians. خلاص, the Fatiha becomes an obstacle right there. خلاص, you stop there, خلاص. The dead end. خلاص, what are you going? How are you going to, you understand? How are you going to grow? So this Stefan Miskin said the day he converted, so he used to be like in this hippie, new age thing. And and he's coming seeking God, etc., the divine. And when they told him, okay, in the mosque, and they started, Takbir, Allahu Akbar, Takbir, Allahu Akbar. And people started like hugging him and embracing him. And then they started telling him, Khalas, now we arrived. He said, where? I thought this is the beginning. Isn't it a path? Oh, no, now you, khalas. You can just put your stone grave in the paradise. Gravestone or stone grave? Gravestone. Khalas, now we have a gravestone with your name and just go and put it in the Jannah. I don't want a gravestone. I want to live this religion. I don't want to die in this religion. I did not embrace Islam to die. I embrace Islam to live. I embrace Islam as a way to submit to the Lord, as a way to live with God, as a way to live God. I did not embrace Islam to, khalas, to become identité figée, to become ossified Muslim. I did not embrace Islam to just become an ossified, and now all the competition should be in the form. If you are a man whose beard is bigger, and if you are a woman whose scarf is larger, that's not where we, subhanallah. But when you understand why we said it's a dead end, the Fatiha becomes a dead end, subhanallah. It is an opener, it becomes a dead end, it becomes an obstacle. If you understand, if you take it with that complex of superiority, if you take it with that complex, khalas, you take God for granted, you took guidance for granted, and here you are defining yourself, the guided one, and in your very prayer you are insulting other people, and you are praising yourself. It's not Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, it becomes Alhamdulillah Muslimin. All praise be to Muslims. You understand? Many people in their mind, that's what they are reading. You understand why we wrote that article and we said it's not? That's how we started the class of tafsir, with that article. It's very important. Thanks to the Reverend Mike who sent me the question. Our neighbor. So if you are not open to progress, to move forward, you are ossified. You are not muttaqeen. You are not seeking continuously. Those who are ready to believe, or those who believe in God, in this great spirit, in this source, in this origin. Wait a minute. Isn't the Qur'an supposed to make us, to introduce us to God? Or introduce the notion of godliness, of Godship to us? No, it's not. It's not in the Qur'an that you will learn about God. In the Qur'an you will learn more. It is a manifestation of God's generosity. But you have to know God before listening to Him. You don't need to read the Qur'an to know that God exists. The Qur'an is for those who know that God is there, is speaking. And yes, sometimes at least for those who are ready. Who are ready, something moved within them, at least they have some particles of faith within them, they are ready. Let me see here. I feel that there is something greater. Maybe it is that thing greater speaking here. Let me give it this benefit of the doubt. At least, and you will get some guidance like that. At least. But if you want to get the guidance, you should do that exercise and use that intelligence that God has given you. And with that intelligence, you know the one is there. There is one God. There must be one God. He's wajib al-wujud. There must be one God. And He must be independent of His creation. And all His creation must depend on Him. He must be capable of doing anything He wants. And no one can force His hand. And He must be able to reach anyone, anywhere, anyhow. And He cannot be reachable and seizable the way created things are reachable and seizable. And He must be different than His creation in all His aspects. There is a program in your mind, in your brain. If you allow that program to work, it should bring you to this information. It should give you this. But at least, if you are too lazy, at least that program should bring you to there is something out there. I'd better to search more. I'd better look for it. There is someone out there. I feel like there must be the stars, the moons. This cannot be random. There must be someone there. I'd better give it a chance. I'd better give this idea a chance. I'd better look for him. I'd better look for it. I'd better investigate about it. Right? Labbaik. About God's existence, I'm sorry. About God's existence. Yeah, I'm translating from Arabic. No. So in English we should add the word existence. It's not in the Qur'an that we will learn about God's existence. It's not because the Qur'an is telling me that God exists that I believe that God exists. You understand? You understand? The Qur'an is a manifestation of His existence. Yes. But before then, you believe that there is a God. Hamza came to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the desert before reading and understanding the Qur'an. So those لبيك أوتينا الإيمان قبل القرآن. And even the Sahaba, they used to say, we were given the Iman before the Qur'an. الذين يؤمنون بالغيب. Those who believe in Allah. Those, yarhamukumullah, those who believe in God. Or at least those who are ready to believe, those who are permeable, those who are open to, predisposed to believe in God and in what they do not actually see with their physical eyes and hear with their physical ears. In the world of creation, in the human being, Assalamu alaikum. In the world of creation, Ahlan wa sahlan. In the world of creation now, in you, within you, what is the ghaib? The secret, or the heart of the heart, the spirit. The spirit. So those who believe that they have a spirit. Alif Lam Mim, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. There is guidance in this book or in this mission, or in you, for those who are seeking guidance. Who are they? Those who believe that they have spirit. Those who do not stop at the physical and carnal existence. Those who believe that I am not my body. I'm spirit traveling in a body. This body is actually a boat. Those who are aware, الذين يؤمنون بالغيب, those who are aware, those who became aware, those who woke up to the reality of the spirit. Those who awakened to the fact that they have a soul. Yarhamukumullah. Mafhum? That they are different than the rest of creation, that there is something within them called spirit. Those who feel, those who touch, those who identify themselves to their spirits rather than their bodies and passions or desires. طيب? Yes. نعم، وهذا spirit، هذا هو. نعم، بغيابة الجن. بارك الله فيكم. So الذين يؤمنون بالغيب, those who believe in what is deep inside them, what is in the depth of their existence, in the depth of their being. Those who believe in the depth within them, those who believe in that profoundness, those who are not contented with the superficiality. Those who do not identify themselves to their superficial, Assalamu alaikum, to their superficial image. Those who believe that they actually have a profound reality within them, a deep being within them. In the depth of their being, there is a profound reality called soul. You understand? So those who believe in spirituality, in other words. Those who believe in spirituality, because what is spirituality? Spirituality is what brings together these two understandings together. Spirituality is a relationship between the spirit source and the spirit manifestation. The spirit ocean and the spirit wave. The spirit planter and the spirit seed. The spirit with the big S, who is God, the spirit giver, and the spirit given, who is you. What is spirituality? It's all about this relationship, and this relationship between the spirit and the spirit. الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة, and those who establish their connection. Those who establish their connection, يقيمون الصلاة, or those who want, those who are ready to, those who are open to, those who are desiring to establish a connection between them and that spirit, between their spirit and the spirit creator subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ, and those who maintain the connection after having it also. Because you'll find in the Qur'an, what is the opposite of يُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ? الذين لا يقيمون الصلاة. No. In the code, in the Qur'an. الذين يفسدون في الأرض. قربت انتبه. الآية قبلها ولا بعدها؟ وصف لنفس الناس. الذين ينقضون عهد الله من بعد ميثاقه ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل. So you'll find two categories of people. الذين يقيمون الصلاة والذين ينقضون عهد الله من بعد ميثاقه ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل. الذين يقيمون الصلاة,
those who uphold the connection.
So this is the first category. May God make us and you amongst them. Those who uphold
the connection they have to the Creator.
Those who uphold the connection that they had with the Creator, or those who, when they are spoken to, those who, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts a fetus in the womb of their heart,
they
don't abort it. They don't abort it. Nafu? Those, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts a seed in their heart, they maintain that connection because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is too generous to leave any human being agnostic with that definition. But when He gives you the rope, hold on to it. Don't let go of it. يقيمون الصلاة, those who hold on to the rope when it is, when it is thrown to them, when it reaches them. يقيمون الصلاة. Allah يصلي عليك أنت أقم الصلاة. Allah is doing the salat and the abd should respond with إقامة الصلاة. Are you listening? العبد لا يصلي، الله يصلي عليكم وملائكته ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور وأنتم ما فيش حتى واحدة في القرآن صلوا أقيموا الصلاة. أنت دورك تحفظ هذه الصلاة. والذين هم على صلاتهم دائمون والذين هم على صلاتهم يحافظون والذين هم يقيم والمقيم الصلاة. المقيم الصلاة أو يحافظون على الصلاة دائمون على الصلاة. لكن من يعطي الصلاة؟ من يصلي؟ الله يصلي. الله يصلي عليك، يعني الله يتصل بك، يعطيك فرصة للمواصلة. حترجم هذا الآن. يعطيك فرصة للمواصلة وأنت دورك إيش يا عبد؟ تحفظ الصلة، ما تتركها تفوتك.
There, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Qur'an that He is the one who enacts the salah, this thing that we call salah, and that means connection. It is Allah Himself who makes the connection. It is Allah who reaches out to the human being with that connection and establishes the connection. And everywhere else in Qur'an where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addresses a human being, He's asking the human being to maintain, to hold on to protect, to preserve the connection and not to establish the connection, because
So
you
you
are not the
understand?
one who actually began it.
I will have to repeat it now because I found out that those who are online, they can't listen. So you understand why the difference in the Qur'an. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never tells the human being sallu, initiate the salat. Rather, maintain the salat or protect, preserve the salat, or hang on to the salat, or don't let go of the salat. What is the salat? The salat is the relationship. The salat is the reaching. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not asking you to reach to Him. He's asking you, He's simply telling you, when I reach out to you, answer the call. When I reach to you, respond. Or when I reach to you, when I finally reach to you, don't slip away after that. Don't let go of the rope after that. Like someone in the airplane giving you that rope of hope and is telling you just, okay, hold on now. It's not you with your cord and just reaching the airplane with your cord. No. Those who are in the airplane, they reach to you. So actually there is the verse in the Qur'an, هو الذي يصلي عليكم وملائكته ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور. It is He who actually reaches to you. I don't want to use reach out. Can I? Could we say just reach to you without reach out to?
Reaches for you, He comes for you.
It is He who actually reaches for you and comes for you with His angels to save you, to allow you to help you, to assist you, to get you out of the darkness to the light. But when He reaches to you, when He finally reaches to you, when His robe comes to you, when His salat comes to you, then hold on to it. Then aqimu salat wa taqwa. Then aqimu that salat. Then maintain that salat. Hold on to that salat. Preserve that salat. Keep that relationship. You understand? Don't lose the connection. Don't drop the rope. Don't drop the line. You understand? What is iqamatul salat? الذين يقيمون الصلاة والذين يقيمون الصلاة. Those now, when this connection comes to them, or that inspiration comes to them, or that guidance comes to them, they don't let go of it. They hold on to it. يقيمون الصلاة. Absolutely establishing the prayer, including the 5 prayer, is a form of that, holding on to the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Indeed. Once you have that, or any form of guidance, this is a salat. أنت في صلاة ما دمت تنتظر الصلاة. You are in connection as long as you are seeking the connection. You are a finder as long as you are a searcher. As long as you are searching. You are a finder as long as you are actually searching or seeking. ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
You talked about the opposite.
Sorry?
You were explaining the opposite in Arabic.
Allahu Akbar, barakallahu fikum. So we have 2 categories in the Qur'an. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is presenting to us the 2 categories. The category of those, Bismillah, come and distribute the dates. The category of those who hold on to the connection and honor that pact, honor that العهد,
The promise, the covenant.
and honor that covenant that they have with God. رقيتون ما شاء الله. And honor that covenant that they have with God. And on the other side, we have whom? We have whom on the other side?
Those who break the covenant.
الذين يقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل. المقيم الصلاة والذين يقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل. Those who maintain the connection versus those who Those who
destroy.
Should we stop? Speak then. Speak then. I know the word. I want you to be here. I know English better than you. I just want you to be present. I'm not searching for words. I'm searching for you. You think I'm searching for words? I'm searching for you to be here. So say it. So you have those who those who maintain the connection and those who break the connection, those who preserve the connection and those who lose the connection, those who honor the connection, uphold the connection, and those who sever the connection. 2 categories of people. So absolutely for those who sever the connection, for those who deny the connection, for those who let go of the connection, for those who disrupt the connection. For these people, start with the beginning, ya Sayyidi. Malish. One day he will learn. When you train people well. Bismillah, next time. Khalas, labas. Those who preserve the connection, those who honor the connection, those who disrupt the connection, and those who do not, and those who don't
undo it.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us and you amongst those who honor their connection. Ameen ya arhamar rahimin ya rabbil alameen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us and you amongst those who honor yuqimu salat Safiya. Give this to Safiya, give this to Ustad Shehnaz. Barakallahu feekum. Ameen ya arhamar rahimin ya rabbil alameen. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi tayyibin tahirin. Bismillah.
I bring myself to the door of God In the name of God, closer to me than all my relatives, creator of relationships and the one who nurtures them best. My devotion and my praises flow to God, the guide and nourisher of the soul and conscience of every being, the one Lord, closer to me than myself, the one to whom I belong, the ground of my very being, the source of my life, and the origin of my identity.
Ameen.
I sing the praise of my Lord, King of my heart, owner of my soul, judge of my intentions, the truth of my interactions, and the sincerity of my engagement with Him. My Lord and nourisher of my soul, here I am in your court, honored by this private audience with you. I stand before your majesty. I beseech you on my behalf and on behalf of all creation, echoing the eternal voice of all conscious beings, those who came before me, those who are living with me, and those who will come after me. I say, our journeying is to you, and in you we find our strength, assistance, and support. You light the way, and you give the will. You are the end, and you are the means. Guide us on your straight path. Lead us in your good way, the way of eternal bliss, walked by your beloved ones, those who awakened to become witnesses to your abundant grace, who appreciate and fully experience your blessings. I seek refuge in your eternal grace and everlasting light, my Lord and teacher of my soul, from being of those who are blind to your beauty and goodness, who stay deaf to your call of love, those who consume, dishonor, devalue, or take your gifts for granted. I seek refuge in your eternal grace and everlasting light, my Lord and teacher of my soul, from being of those whose resistance has made them experience divine gifts as deprivation, for whom blessings become barriers, and opportunities for guidance and closeness to you become the very cause of their severance. I knock at your door, my Lord. I am at your threshold. Do not let me turn away. May this door never become an obstacle.
Ameen.
Open my being to you
Ameen.
and open the way for me. Amen.
آمين يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه الطيبين الطاهرين. نشهد أن
ربي صلي على النبي شفيعنا أحمد. الله صلي ربي على النبي مولانا